Okay. I think I know what I'm doing. Hey, what was that?
What are you talking about?
Get the fuck up, dude. Order in my court.
Oh.
Order in my courtroom, dude. What?
Not guilty, not guilty, not guilty, not guilty, not guilty.
James Clark is accused of the brutal killing of a single mother and her 3 young children. No!
Jesus Christ.
Get to make this.
Luke, why are you defending this
Luke,
guy?
why are you defending this guy?
Because I know in my heart.
Alright, on the case of, what was his name? James Clark. How much is he paying you?
Oh.
Oh, what happened?
Shut the fuck up, Your Honor.
No, I'm king of sky, I'm king of sky. Whoa.
Look at me, I'm king in sky.
Shut up, guys.
I love this emote.
Jackson Smith.
Running around.
What? Why are you defending this guy, Luke?
Public defender.
In the case of Jackson Smith, Judge Ian Scott. That's me. Stop fucking snoring. Pick your head up, Mr. WW. Okay, we're moving sides. What?
Your Honor,
Yeah,
if
go
I
ahead.
may.
Go ahead.
All evidence that we currently have stacked against Mr. Jackson Smith, that he was caught streaking in front of the local middle school while children were present.
Okay,
It's a
so
lie, it's a lie.
what's your evidence then?
No, he's lying, everything's a lie.
Quit throwing fucking paper airplanes in my courtroom.
It started with internet
Listen.
comments.
No, it didn't, I contradict that.
Outrageous, disgusting comments made online by Jackson Smith on
Jackson did
reddit.com
nothing.
What subreddit?
r/middle schoolers.
I hope that doesn't exist.
This is a rough start, Luke.
A power outage
Why does this make sense?
caused
What?
his internet to go out, leaving him with no more access to his favorite subreddit, where he was still harming children,
Objection.
but didn't have direct contact with a child.
Okay, so we might have to
This is
convict him for
significantly
another
better than
thing,
the story.
even if he didn't
Yeah.
streak.
Love letter was found.
Oh.
Yeah, why don't you read that letter out?
Sent to
Yeah,
who?
read that letter. Sent to who? Yeah, who?
Addressed to a young boy by the name of Miles.
Did it tear it up at all?
It reads, and I quote,
Where did you get that from?
"You are amazing. I can't wait to see you, my dear. I will be at school
Are you,
soon."
Mr. Thing, you don't happen to be writing this note currently. Stop throwing fucking paper airplanes! Okay, any more evidence?
Evidence
A
is fabric.
disposable cell phone was found.
How does any of this relate to him
Why did he write a
running in
letter
front of
if
a
he has
middle school?
If he has a cell phone.
Allegedly.
It's building up to it. It's building.
The room is full of paper airplanes. Can I not stop this?
This is all my evidence.
You can whack
To
us.
keep,
It's clearly not stopping him.
his,
Just
No
keep
evidence
whacking
are
him.
there.
Guilty, guilty, guilty.
to keep his,
Honestly.
To keep his
There's no
his
paper
pair
airplanes.
of 3D cardboard glasses
No,
was
no,
found
no.
at the middle
didn't have
school.
it.
How do you know it was his?
Was his
I will
facial
call in,
DNA on it?
if
Was it
I
hair?
may, Your Honor. I can call in his wife. As far as I know, his,
That looks like his husband.
if I may, I believe his hobby
you may
was
not.
3D cardboard glasses.
His hobby.
No, not
Yes.
guilty.
Why you
Um,
have so many planes?
Because Luke is a bitch ass motherfucker.
Dude, I haven't even had a chance to present.
Oh yeah. Luke's turn.
Yeah, Luke,
Right?
go ahead.
Oh, okay, no, wait.
That didn't even lead up. Oh yeah. The
Okay.
cardboard glasses sealed him being there.
Okay,
This
no.
is the first time looking at the documents.
Okay, no. He couldn't
He
have
kinda
been
took
at
this
the
case on a
school
whim.
because he was camping with his sleeping bag.
He smells like hiking.
Yeah, with his brand new shoelaces, he went out hiking.
Oh,
No, he got a little bell that would ring.
oh, brand new
that's how he woke
shoelaces for
himself
shoes
up.
that aren't, you know.
It was raining when he was camping, so he brought his umbrella, but it was broken.
Questionable protection.
So we're pretending
he was,
that
he
we're
was
like
threatened,
whipping
he
out
was
these.
threatened. He was threatened with this.
Ooh.
What was it?
extra cut.
Suspicious noise under the bed.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
those guys that told him to go camping, and he went camping for all that time.
Okay.
None of that makes sense.
I'm
Your,
calling
Your
my
Honor.
gardener.
Mm.
No,
Your
no,
nonsense.
I got a witness. I got a witness.
Oh.
You have to use your javel too.
Oh. Okay. Hello, Mrs. Witness.
Okay,
Your Honor.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Did you see Jackson at the thing? Did
Wait.
you see him at the school?
I was. Okay, wait. No, I didn't see him at the school. In fact, he's my neighbor, and I saw him loading up his car with hiking and camping gear before this occurred.
No,
That's what
look at the
happened.
prosecutor. Look at this. That's inappropriate for a courtroom. You see that?
No, I didn't. Overruled.
He spends a lot of his time outside.
Yeah, camping, I presume.
Is it ever outside in front of a middle school?
No.
The middle school's not in line of sight to our neighborhood, so I'm not sure where he goes.
Very helpful.
Yeah. Send me back.
Call my witness to the stand.
No, we don't need your witness.
Okay.
No.
Mr. Spouse,
This man is
Yes.
gay? Guilty!
are you aware of your husband's internet usage?
Objection here, sir.
I am. I have seen a few questionable searches and or websites in the history.
Do they
And you
happen
didn't
to
report them?
involve Middle school.
I thought otherwise of what's up?
Do they happen to involve middle school?
Yes, specifically a subreddit called r/middle schoolers.
No, that's objection leading. You're leading.
Your husband. I've heard that it might be possible he has a hobby of making 3D cardboard glasses. And his
No, he
free
doesn't.
time not
True,
spent
he,
talking to middle schoolers.
No objection.
He uses them
Objection.
for watching videos that he comes
Judge,
across
do
on the
some-
r/middle schoolers subreddit. Some of them are 3D. I've heard.
Woo!
He has an extra phone for
No, he doesn't.
seemingly shady business. And
Why are you still married to this guy?
we have
I
common
think
interests.
you're guilty.
Alright, Luke's turn.
Okay.
Tell me why he wasn't doing this.
Hockey.
Because he was camping. No, I've got a witness. I've got a witness.
We're not calling the fucking witness back up.
I've got a witness. Witness,
Okay.
I've got a witness.
Get back up here, Miss Gardner.
Hello.
Okay, no, you were camping with him, right? He was cheating on
did
his
see
spouse,
him-
right?
Packing up a few. What's up? What? This isn't part of the case. What are you cheating?
He
I have
was-
seen a few suspicious people
You
being
were-
brought
you
home
were-
late at night. They're pretty
do
short
they
usually.
happen to be middle schoolers?
This has been a 21-minute session.
It's time to deliver a verdict.
Okay. I honestly think that you guys have jack shit for evidence and none of it makes sense. I think you should open up another case for whatever was on his search history, but for the case of streaking in front of a middle school, I'm gonna say not guilty.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
No. we're
God
not.
damn!
We both flipped them off while he's...
I've concluded. Dr. Jackson A.
Wow.
Oh.
I believe that Jackson or Dr. Jackson, he attempted, or he was scheduled. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. This is my first case.
We're good.
that he was scheduled to perform surgery on
Mm-hmm.
his patient Michael Sarah, and
Uh-huh.
he dropped the scalpel. No, okay, don't use that. That's not canon. And he purposefully murdered this man for his whatever
I
benefit,
think this
his
part of
twist,
this,
huh?
I think this part of the thing is just you being like, this is what I'm attacking you for, and then I'm gonna be like, I plead this, and then you're gonna get to show your evidence, and then I show.
Yeah,
mine.
that's what I'm making an opening statement.
Okay. Sorry.
My opening statement's done though, so go ahead. You gonna go?
Mr. Greg,
Oh.
you have the floor.
My client is innocent. Or, hang on.
Mr. Scott, you have the floor.
Did you look at your evidence before formulating the story?
No. At the scene of the crime where the murder took place, there was a dull knife used for surgery. Dull knives do more damage than sharp knives. This is real.
This is true.
Look it up.
Yeah.
Which had DNA of Sir Michael Sarah, who was tragically murdered, on the knife. The city was frozen at red lights. So the ambulance that was taking Mr. Sarah to the hospital
Mm-hmm.
was stuck.
Mr.
Oh,
Scott, what kind of surgery was
Oh
this?
yeah, there's traffic.
Oh, fuck. What types of surgeries? Hang on. I didn't
Just
think
stomach
this
surgery?
through. I'm making up the case, so, you know. Emergency heart transplant.
Do they do those in ambulances?
No.
No,
He
I
wasn't
would-
in
my
the
client
ambulance. He was getting driven to the hospital.
What the fuck happened?
Is it
He
the
had
ambulance?
heart problems, so he was driven by ambulance to the doctor's office where he needed to have an emergency heart transplant. But there were so many cars in traffic that day from the frozen red lights that the ambulance had trouble getting there, which worsened his condition. And then also in the operating room, there was a cut cable to one of the machines.
I'm sorry.
Can I also in the operating room,
Uh-huh.
there was a stopped clock. The clock in the room was stopped so that the surgeons helping him wouldn't know how long it was taking this doctor to botch this surgery. Give me a fucking minute, Judge. We searched Dr. Anthony's office with a warrant, and we found a sketchbook with drawings of human anatomy with markings on the organs similar to the injuries inflicted onto Mr. Sarah.
Okay.
And this is my case.
Mr. Greg, you have the floor.
Okay. So, Your Honor, I was in my fucking tab menu. Why did you do that? May I call up my client or my witness?
You don't want to present any evidence? What?
He's part of the evidence. I'm gonna
Okay.
do this one at a time.
His spouse?
Your Honor, I don't believe that the plaintiff here knows what has even happened. My client is not a heart surgeon.
What?
Is that what you meant to
Your Honor, the person came in for a stomach ache. My client's spouse here can confirm that he is not a heart surgeon and would not be permitted by the hospital to even initiate operation on a heart.
Can we, like, see his license? What? He can't, like, he's saying that, but, like, do we have legal documents that says that he's not a heart surgeon?
I mean, the guy came in for a stomach ache, so I don't think...
That's literally not what I said.
That's what I said, though. No.
What the fuck?
order in the court?
My fault.
For a stomach ache. And
Okay.
to... Okay, what the fuck happened? So he was brought in for emergency meeting. The fuck what? He was brought in for an emergency surgery on his heart to transplant it, apparently.
Well, he was having heart problems, and he's driven to the fucking hospital.
Okay, it turned out to be heartburn because he ate something suspicious. I would like to point out that my client's vehicle had a slashed tire.
What?
So someone else was going around sabotaging things around the hospital area.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see how the red light thing really goes against me at all. That's kind of just sucks.
What do you
So I'm
mean?
gonna not address that. That just kind of no. I'm saying that sucks. Is that just kind of sucks for him?
No,
I
he
would
may have
also
done
like
it,
to-
dude.
Okay.
You don't know what he's capable of.
To address the sketchbook, that was a printed image from a disturbing email my client received that he printed out in case he was accused of anything of this.
It was a
Okay.
drawing in a sketchbook. What?
Was in operating, right?
I thought he
And
was
then-
a heart surgeon.
It was not.
He was
And the reason there was a
operating.
scalpel found inside of him was because someone shot a gun in the waiting room, which startled my client.
It wasn't just a
startled my
scalpel. It was a dull scalpel.
Oh,
This
it's
is
a dull
true.
knife.
I would sue the hospital.
A scalpel is
But
a knife.
Not really.
I
Does
feel
it
this
cut?
situation- There was a gunshot which led to him dropping the
This is a different case. Why was there a gunshot?
there was a gunshot that led him to drop the scalpel. And to address the sketchbook, because that was a sketchbook and the email was completely separate, the cut cable, there was a suspicious noise underneath the operating bed, which I believe may have been due to someone trying to fiddle with stuff that they shouldn't be fiddling with. And those meddling kids. Fuck, I was gonna use the free
You're-
hug sign.
So, you're telling me that somebody managed to sneak under the bed without them noticing?
They might have already been there before, because he was rushed in there, remember?
You are aware
So
of what
I-
hospital beds look like, yes?
This was a emergency operating table.
Look at a picture
Yeah.
now. Look it up.
Not a lot of space to hide. Now, my second question. You said that your client is not
You
a
could fit a
heart
person under
surgeon.
there.
Yeah, you could, but not hide them.
So why would he be in the operating room? If he was not authorized to deal with anything more than an upset tummy.
Because the hospital told him to, and threatened to fire him.
What?
That's a
That's what the
whole other
disturbing
case
email
altogether.
was.
That's it. Why are we just opening new
Disturbing
cases
email
about
came
these
from the
people?
the disturbing email came from the hospital. He was disturbed because he was told he had to deal with a situation as extreme as this, and he was not qualified for it. And they threatened to fire him.
I thought the email was the drawings.
Mr. Scott over here says that it took place in an ambulance.
No.
No, you didn't say that.
He was driven to the hospital in an ambulance.
Right. Okay, my bad.
Um,
I'm gonna be so real here. You both have really shit evidence.
the ambulance got a flat tire, and
What?
You said your client's car got a flat.
Your Honor, he's changing his story.
um,
Your Honor, his client is fucked.
Your Honor, I have reason to believe he has forged evidence.
Oh, do you now?
I have reason to believe you've made up half
There
the
was a
shit.
suspicious noise under his bed last.
What?
Why were you near his bed?
Just making sure he wasn't forging shit. Fuck.
Are you two like secret lovers or something?
No,
Okay,
I've never
okay.
met this man in my
I
life.
got a flat tire outside of his house, so I went to go see if he had a tire.
Which car had a flat tire?
There were a lot of flat tires happening at once. That's why there were a lot of red lights. Your Honor, my client shot the fucking guy on the operating table. So how could he have killed him with the knife? I just don't think this story's adding up.
Scott, do you have anything else you'd like to say? Any other thoughts?
Oh god.
No, I think I've explained my case pretty well and why. All the evidence points to this man, like, going after this person, going after
The
Mr.
surgery
Sarah.
was not botched.
Give evidence for this, please. I'm begging.
He shot the patient. That doesn't count as surgery.
This is still the murder of a man we're talking about.
That's not what I'm being sued for. That could be a separate case.
Look, you both have really shit stories here.
Mine's good. What?
Mine's awesome.
He's changed his story 5 times.
Because, Your Honor, my client ate something suspicious. And then shot himself with a bullet.
I think I've reached the verdict. Unless there's any other evidence people have to share. Any other thoughts?
No, I think we're done. I think we're done here.
Has entered the courtroom to your right.
What? No, I don't think we need my witness. I think we're done here.
I have reason to believe that half of this evidence is BS, as he used an amateur detective to
She's
find this
learning,
evidence.
dude. Wow.
I have reason to believe that the suspicious noise may have been the detective sabotaging my case.
When did you have a suspicious noise? Under the bed.
Under the bed.
So whose bed was it under, dude? Whose car was slashed?
There's a lot of beds in this
Who
world.
shot the gun?
Was it in the
Your Honor, I have a gun.
Alright.
Insanity to
Oh my god.